It is so important for so many reasons. We know that when we talk about the Armenian genocide and the Armenian history, that for many years, thousands of years, Armenians have had to fight off those who would try to destroy them. You can go back thousands of years and see that. And I often say that when you read the Bible, you see all these different peoples and nations that existed and were strong at one time and have ceased to exist, and we don't even know who they are in some cases. But that is not the case with the Armenian people and the Armenian nation. They continue to persist, they continue to be here, and that's because all of you are so determined to keep your language, to keep your culture, and to teach your young people. I'm so pleased to see all these young people with the orange on hats and shirts, because that's the next generation that will be here also in the future for the Armenian cause. But it's not just the past, it's also the future. We know that we continue to have those who would destroy the Armenian nation. We know about what goes on with Azerbaijan in trying to militarily still conquer Armenia or Artsakh. We know about what happens with the Armenians in Aleppo and some of the places in the Mideast who've had to move out of their traditional villages because of the civil war. So this is not something that's just in the past. This is something that continues. But it's also important for everyone, not just for Armenians, because we know that genocide continues to persist. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Look at what's happening in Syria. Look at the chemical weapons that were used by Assad against his own people. We have to continue to be out there talking about genocide recognition for Armenia, because we don't want genocides to continue against other people as well. So really, thank you for all that you do, because what you do is so important, not only for Armenia, but for the world and for the people all over the world. And the last thing I want to say, though, is also when so many of you are supportive of the Republic of Armenia and Artsakh, that is so important as well, because we do have these two nations. Maybe one day there'll be one nation and not have to be two separate republics. But we do have these two nations that need to be protected, because now there is an Armenia. There are two Armenian nations. And whether it's development assistance or it's humanitarian assistance, or it's providing for the education for the young people, or it's providing jobs or helping with the infrastructure. So many of you are involved with, the Armenian National Committee, the Armenian Assembly, the AGBU, the